YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you taking the time to click on the video today. If you haven't already or you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment on how you're liking the series and all the different series as well. Deep breath of pure relief. Up in the top right by our coach points, you can see we are going to Wyoming. And if you watched the last episode, that wasn't a spoiler. If you didn't, well, we're here now. So we're tasked with hiring staff. And on my own, I started doing that. And then I thought, you know what? Maybe we should show it. So this is the offensive coordinator that I am going after. He's a master motivator, which is huge for XP in the process of developing players. And then because he is that, and I am considered a tactician at this point in time, here's my tree. We need to go get a recruiter. And unfortunately, none of the defensive coordinators have a recruiter at this point in time. So we are going to advance the week and see if we can find one. Otherwise, there is another guy that I really like. I'm also looking at Pipeline as we get James McLeod hired at Wyoming. He has 3 years. I have a 3-year contract as well. I saw he had a Southern California pipeline. I forgot I had a Southern California pipeline, which is fine. I don't know if it stacks or not, but that's also where I'm looking. So Central Florida is a good one. So let's see what type. Okay, so he has some recruiter stuff. Can't see exactly what it is. He's getting head coach offers too. Mississippi, Arkansas, Mississippi. What does this guy got? He has some as well, but if I was going to get a guy, it would be Newsel. He also has some there. Drake's a tactician. We don't need that right now. Another Mississippi guy. He's a big motivator. Motivators build programs, right? But we're going to wait another week, I think. We'll wait one more week. Actually, I don't think we can. I think it automatically gives you after the 3rd week. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to offer Hugh Nugel Central Florida pipeline, which is a huge pipeline for us. And we'll see if we get him. If not, then I think it automatically gives you one, which would not be ideal at this point in time. We're at the national championship. We did hire him, which is a huge hire for us. He does have some recruiter stuff. Is that mine? Please tell me that's mine. Oh, it was. Okay, thank the Lord. All right, I guess we gotta wait to see that. So this is the last week that we are here at ULM. We have hired our offense and defensive coordinator for Wyoming. And the Ducks take on the Utes, an old Pac-12 rivalry. That is all right. That's a cool one. Yeah, so I will see you in the off-season. We are here at Players Leaving. I'm really scared to see what this looks like. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, a bunch of transfers. We can only persuade 2, and there's 0 chance to persuade any of them. Oh, boy. This is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, Jaden Williams is our top D tackle. Nas Hill is our top corner. Grant, obviously, our second top corner. Olivier Jr. is our top middle linebacker. And you can just see that we did graduate some talent. Duh. This is not good. But expected, right? Not good, but expected. Only 2. Well, do I go? Yeah, we'll try this. Yeah. I figured that was going to be the case. But, so we're losing all these guys here. Oh, boy. Not good. All right, well, that makes this team even worse. Boy. National Signing Day is here. There was one transfer guy that wanted to come here, and he was like an 82 speed receiver. So, we really focused on high school prospects, 3-star stuff. So, when I got in here, there was like 16 recruits already signed, and majority of them were 3 stars, which I was pleasantly surprised with. So we'll go through and we'll talk about what we see here. If it's not scouted at all, assume that it was from the previous coach, is what I would say. So elusive back here, a star development. Don't know anything about him besides he's a star development. Our running back room is pretty solid already, to be honest. But obviously he's an athlete, so we'll see if he can go somewhere else if needed. Venable, left tackle, pass protector, impact for right tackle, Power McNutt, impact for left tackle, Sandlin, pass protector, right tackle, Agile, impact for crazy. Route runner, not too excited about this one. He has impact though. D tackle, speed rusher, Angel has normal for a blocking tight end. Beach, normal for power rusher, athlete. Normal for left guard, athlete, 3-star. Normal for vertical tight end, and normal for a scrambler, athlete. D tackle, power rusher, normal as well. Impact for physical wide receiver. Normal for the athlete, which is disappointing. Oh, just kidding. Wrong guy. 81 speed's not great. 91 throw power. I mean, that's solid, but 81 speed is just abysmal. Normal, strong safety, athlete, 85 speed, 91 throw power. Normal on this guy is pretty disappointing. Free safety, impact, 3-star again there. Agile, 3-star, impact, which is really solid for Fuller. Then we're down into the 2 stars, normal. Impact for Griffin, which is pretty solid, and then normal here for Fine. So, and he had 73 speed. Terrible. They had 1 stars on the board, and I was like, I'm not bringing 1 stars into my program. So, that's kind of where we're at there with recruiting, where we're at the top of the Mountain West. 19 3-stars and 5 2-stars. Barely eking out number 23 Boise State. They had 2 4-stars, 3 4-stars, and we eked them out with our class, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But and then it's not even close for the rest of them. So we had top 50 with no transfer portal really. Well, we didn't even sign the transfer guys. So that's a pretty decent start. And we'll see kind of how they fit into our program. All right, we cut some players. We moved some players around. I'm going to show you the roster. I'm going to talk about potential red shirts. I don't know if I'm going to do it for sure or not, but potential guys. So, Caden Anderson, he's our captain. He's a superstar. He's at 85 overall. He is a field general, so it's going to be interesting playing with him a little bit. Rush is in 77. He's a senior. He's probably not going to play. I almost convinced him to transfer. However, I'm going to probably redshirt Junior Chen, um, because of the 85 speed, 90 excel. So I didn't want to get rid of him and then have Westbrook be the guy that's backing up. So that's kind of where we went there. I was going back and forth about putting this guy on defense at safety or something like that, but 93 speed, I'm going to redshirt him because our 98 speed guy is going to leave, and then it gives us a little 1-2 punch with 92, 93 speed with Lalos. Lalos is also a star, so it's not out of the question to move him next year. So that is a redshirt option there as well. We're going to redshirt Putzner for sure. Stewart I'm unsure of yet, but we have an 83 overall. We do have a little bit of speed here that we need to utilize, so Brantley's actually probably going to play in the slot. We'll see how that goes. Tight ends, we move some guys here for speed, so speed guys are going to go bump up a little bit. We might redshirt them too, because we do have a tight end with 84 speed, so we'd be able to utilize him. He's going to be a junior next year, so then we can move forward with that. The left tackles will probably be redshirted, as we have two juniors ahead of them. Left guards, we don't have any freshmen here, but we do have an 87 overall left guard. Then we have a sophomore and a freshman down here that are battling for next year's spot. We have a 79 overall senior, 77 overall junior, and a 75 overall freshman. So our centers are pretty solid. Youssef is a sophomore. He's a 79 overall. So we'll be watching them pretty closely. Right tackle, 71 overall, terrible. We're probably going to move somebody else over there. We got two 80 left ends. We got an 82 right end. D tackle, 81. Quick little fun fact: you saw Jaden Williams transfer. It's a different spelling. So they're pretty much identical. This one has a Y in it, the other one did not. So that's just a little fun fact. These two are pretty viable as well as juniors, so these three are to lead the charge. I'm probably gonna redshirt Fuller for sure with 91 strength, and let these two kind of play if needed. Left outside linebacker, 88 overall, 78, 77, 77 in the middle. Onjenabo might fall down just for the speed down here. I haven't fully decided yet. And then we have an 83 right outside linebacker, then nothing behind him. This is the big one. Before changing the position changes, we had 3 corners. So we moved these 3 guys. Thrash was a receiver, Irving was a safety, and Curl was a safety. And they jumped a bunch. So viability there is important, and there's some speed there too. So safeties are not very good. I mean, we got some speed there, but not very good. Again, some speed here, not very good at all. So then we got a kicker. We had 2 kickers, and the freshman was terrible. He was a power kicker and had like 63 kick power. We had 3 freshman punters. Helm had 94 kick power. The other ones were like 60s. So we cut the fat there, since we didn't need it. We only have 81 players on our roster instead of 85. We're really trying to cut some of the fat down, such as like 1 stars. We can't start cutting like normal dev traits because we would have no team. Last year's roster had 66 normal development trait players, 16 impact, and 3 stars, one of them being a fullback. And then we had no 5 stars or 4 stars. We had 23 3 stars, 48 2 stars, and 14 1 stars. So I trimmed the fat to the 1 stars. Some of them are still on the roster because they're starters in positions, such as our left tackle and our right guard. And there's another one somewhere. Thrash that I moved to corner is one as well. So those are just some of the things that I have been up to there. The last thing that we're going to really do is look at the schedule. We're not going to change the schedule. And then that's going to be the end of the episode. It might be a pretty short one, but again, off-season setup of things, showing you the roster, talking about kind of the plan, and the portal, all that stuff. So we start week 1 with North Texas, and then we go to San Jose State and go to Utah State for the Mountain West. Not great last year either. Then we have FCS school week 4. Then we go to San Diego. So our first 3 conference games are on the road. Then we have Central Michigan in there at week 6, and we're at Central Michigan. Then we have 3 straight home games against Nevada, Boise State, who was super good last year, Air Force. Then we travel to Colorado State, go to Texas. Then we are home against UNLV. I might switch that Texas game. I don't think it's really a good game for them to play at this point either. So I'll try to find probably somebody else to play here. We'll throw a UMass in there. And we're going to go with that at home. We'll go at there. All right, so 6-6 home and away. Kept everything the same, except we don't need to play Texas. We'll play UMass, who's an independent at this point in time. So that's the schedule. As you can see up there, 81 overall, 81 offense, 82 defense. Final thing to show you here in this episode is our recruiting board to start the year. We had 5 stars that were willing to give us an opportunity. So we're gonna see if we can poach them. Obviously, we're going against big time schools as Notre Dame and Michigan here on this guy, Texas, Oklahoma, LSU. So it's less likely we get them, but an early push might be able to get that. The only issue that's going to be slowing us down is our hours that we have. So we might not really push to get them, but we did find some 4-star gems. An agile athlete here. We have good proximity to home, which is his deal breaker, which is nice. We got a gem pass coverage right outside linebacker with 90 speed, athletic, an athlete, elusive back. That's a gem and has pretty good speed. And then we got some receivers. We got some scrambler athletes. This guy has 92 speed, I think. 91 speed, 92 throw power. So Kevin Sapp is somebody that we're going to pursue pretty heavily. And as you can see, we got a lot of tackles. We got some corners and middle linebackers and different things as well. So we are really just trying to build out this program. We got a lot of 4 stars on the board, so those might disappear and turn into 3 stars as well as we go through the year. But that is going to be kind of the board to start with here. Going into our first year as the head coach of the Wyoming Cowboys. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you had a great day. Spread the word. Peace.